Greetings, beautiful spirits. It's your girl Charlotte, and today I'm going to be talking about my gear tips of the week. The reason why I do this kind of culmination of gear tips of the week is because I do these 1 minute videos that I post on Snapchat and TikTok, and so I decided, like, why don't I share it with the rest of the world, those tips. So let's get started. All right. So my first gear tip of the week is compression leggings. So what happens is, for me, is like my calves are one of the areas that I probably do a poor job of stretching, and so using the compression leggings really is pretty pivotal to making sure that they kind of get the kind of stimulation and the kind of pseudo massage that they need, and keep down kind of the pain as well as the soreness. So I really highly recommend that if your calves is one of your issues, that happens to be one of mine, then maybe you'll try some compression leggings. They're really good. There's different qualities, there's different strengths, there's different lengths as well, and you can do the whole compression sock, which brings, like, not only does your whole entire foot, but it also does that part of your leg as well. So it's something worth considering. All right, our second tip is, oh yeah, fam, so one of my gear tips is headlamp. So for those of you that are out, even though, like, if you're cycling, and especially if you're running in the dark or near dark, or it's going to turn dark, or you're going in your neighborhood and, like, the street lights are not consistent, I really highly recommend getting a headlamp. It's really useful, it's really helpful. The other thing that I think is good for is also just kind of like letting the world know, like, I'm out here, you know what I mean? So people don't hit you. Like, I'm always trying to put as many things as I can on my body to kind of like signal, Charlotte's moving, she's here. Don't hit me with those big automobiles. And then also, I have found that headlamps work really well during raining. Like, oh my God, I didn't know such a thing existed. So some of the headlamps, particularly one that I have, is a black diamond. If I'm out in the rain, for a lot of people probably don't run in the rain, but when you're doing ultra races and when you're training, really hard, and you can't, like, skip a day, you're gonna end up running in rain. And so as a result, I've kind of learned, like, sometimes that little light can really be helpful, because sometimes you can't really see that far, like the distance. It's kind of like fog. And also my particular headlamp also has a setting where you can use it for fog as well and help you see good fog, because a lot of times your visibility in fog can be very limited, as well as rain. So try a headlamp, especially if you need one, because I think it'll be helpful. And again, like when I'm cycling, I love having an extra headlamp on my head versus on my bike, because it's seeing in a distance, and it's projecting light in a distance in a different way than it is lower, where that lower light is on my bike. And so sometimes I just need that information, like, to help me kind of gauge how fast can I go, and what I need to be doing. So yeah, headlamp. All right. Oh, the next thing I have on my list is, the next thing is Nuun. I'm an electrolyte queen. I'm going to talk about another electrolyte probably in a week or so. But this one is Nuun, N-U-U-N. I call it Nuun. I don't know if it's called Nuun, or I don't know, but I call it Nuun. Anyways, at any rate, it's an electrolyte mix, meaning that you put it in your water, and then it'll give you some additional electrolyte minerals like potassium, sodium, magnesium, those kind of things. Like when you're running, you're gonna deplete that supply, like, really quickly, because what they call their water soluble minerals. And so they come out with the sweat. And so in order to kind of replenish them, then you need electrolyte mixes in order to make that happen. And also because our bodies are these are amazing machines. However, there's a delicate balance of how all these processes go together, and everything feeds off everything else, and everything is needed in order to get things done and for you to be able to perform at your optimal level. So it's really important to do that. Also, what I like about the Nuun is they're tasty. I don't think they have any artificial sweeteners, and my thing about any kind of drink mix, I just want a hint of flavor. I don't want bang flavor, and I don't want a whole bunch of artificial sweeteners and a whole bunch of stuff in there that I'm like, I don't even know what this is. So why am I drinking it? So I like Nuun because I think they're well made. They also have a caffeinated version, so if you need a little pick me up. I mean, I know for me, like, I don't drink coffee, and I don't really depend on caffeine for a lot of my physical activity, but there are times when I've been in races where I'm like, maybe I should try some caffeine. And I did, and it worked. And so every now and then I will try some caffeine. and make sure that I have caffeinated products so that in case, I need that boost, extra boost, I can use it. So try some Nuun. Yes. All right, family. These next two gear tips are actually gear. One is the top side hydro fin. So I like to go swimming, and I do like to wear my fins because like your feet can propel and move you forward fairly well, especially if you're efficient and you know how to do it. However, putting on some fins, it'll speed you up. It'll move that water quicker out of the way. And it's just fun to have. And then also I just have fins because I like to go scuba diving. So it's just one of those accessories that you don't need when you're going scuba diving. So I always recommend like a good quality. I like a multifunctional fin that I can wear on different things, whether it's in the swimming pool or in the lake or in the ocean, whatever. I just don't want to feel like I'm buying one thing and that I can't use it nowhere else. So I like this high quality, long lasting, durable, multifunctional products. And so that's what this is, and I really highly recommend it. And so check it out, see if you might like it. And so the last thing I'm going to talk about is the Kazoo outdoor tent. Okay, so this is why I recommended in this thing. Okay, look, I remember I was in REI, I think it was REI, maybe Dick's, Big Five, a whole bunch of like sporting goods stores, and I was looking for a tent, and I was looking for a specific kind of tip because I've had a couple different type of tips, probably from Walmart, because sometimes girlfriend can be real cheap. Anyways, and so they just were so difficult to put up. I was like, I love camping, but I ain't trying to spend 5 hours trying to put up no tent. So anyways, so I came across this one, Kazoo outdoor tent, where all you have to do is lift the top up. I would show you guys, but mine is so raggedy right now, and I don't even know where it is because we moved, and I actually don't even know where it is. I need to find it though because I'm going camping soon. Anyways, so you pull it from the top, and it just comes into tent formation, and then you're done. Unless, well, you probably want to secure it to the ground, little things like that, maybe put some padding, whatever. But other than that, that's all you need to do. Like, you ain't got to take the poles and put them in the thing, you know what I mean? Try to stretch it out, try to figure out where, So I hate all that. So anyway, so the Kazoo outdoor tent is like that. I do know that now they have a lot more other ones like that, because I don't even know. I tried to look for this online. I don't even know if I could find it. But anyways, so they do have those where you just pop it from the top. And also what I like about this one too is that it has a nice little rectangular carrying case. It all folds up, put it in the carrying case, carry your case, and you're out camping. So just one of those things. So thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me. I hope these gear tips will prove to be useful for you on your journey, on your outdoor adventure journey. All right, fam. I'll see you next week. Same place, same time. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you outdoors.